Well, we've seen the recent reports that young people are getting diagnosed with cancer more often, but their recovery rates are through the roof, including sports star Dylan Horton. The Texan is set to take the field tonight against the Dallas Cowboys nearly a year after he was diagnosed with cancer. ABC's Will Reeve sat down with him before his return.
What do you remember about the moment you found out that you were sick?
I remember getting the call. I'm trying to understand, everything, the information he was saying, and I wanted to make sure my parents were on the call too.
Dylan Horton was living his dream as a 23-year-old rookie defensive end for the Houston Texans when a call in October of last year changed his life.
What were you diagnosed with?
I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin lymphoma.
What do you remember feeling in that moment when you heard those words?
I feel like there was a lot of emotions initially.
Were you afraid?
I feel like it was a common fear just to be kind of nervous, but I just know that, God's on my side. He's not gonna bring me to a situation where he doesn't think I'm prepared to handle.
Stage 4 is the most advanced stage of Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a type of cancer of the lymph system, often starting in the lymph nodes. The 6'4", 275-pound Horton was losing weight, sweating through the night, suffering from fatigue.
Were you afraid that this NFL career that you'd worked so long and hard for might be over just as soon as it began?
I feel like my first goal was just getting back healthy and then understanding that I worked hard just to get to the NFL. It's going to be hard to stay in the NFL regardless of what I was going through, and so now I'm going through this.
This included chemotherapy treatment through a port every 2 weeks. Horton says his support system was everything.
My parents came down from Frisco whenever I was getting treatment. My brother, he moved out to Chicago, but whenever he could, he came down also.
Horton's parents also made the 5-hour drive from Frisco to Houston to watch their son tell his story to GMA.
Well, they know I love them. I love y'all. Thank you. It was a long situation, but I feel like we stuck it out,
After 6 months away from football, Horton was able to get back to working out. This fall, he returned to the Texans roster and is now in remission.
Can you describe what those emotions were as you returned to play?
Going out on the field, hearing all the fans cheering, it just kind of gave me goosebumps.
How, if at all, did this diagnosis change your perspective?
I feel like it's real easy to get caught up in, oh, I'm in NFL, I'm here, I made it. But kind of going through the situation definitely allows you to understand that life is bigger than football.
I'm just struck by how in the moment you are.
So I feel like thinking about the future is nice, planning for the future is even better, but we can't control the future, right? The best thing you can do is worry about what you can control, and that's your actions in the present moment, like right now.
Well, right now, the Texans are on a 2-game losing streak. They are trying to get back on track tonight on Monday Night Football as they take on the Dallas Cowboys. You can watch that game tonight right here on WHAS 11.